The following Riedel wine glasses are the most popular wine glasses in the Riedel Vinum line. Because of the Riedel worldwide name recognition, they are most often used for engraved corporate gifts and logo-imprinted wine glasses at events. This guide is designed to help select the correct wine glass for your recipient or event and to provide a short overview of the glass and wine. Riedel Vinum Shiraz or Syrah wine glass. It is called Syrah in its country of origin, which is France, as well as in the rest of Europe, Argentina, Chile, Uruguay, and most of the United States. The name Shiraz became popular for this grape variety grown and produced in Australia and New Zealand. In Australia, it was also commonly called Hermitage up to the late 1980s, but since that name is also a French protected designation of origin term, this naming practice caused a problem in some export markets and was dropped. The name Shiraz for this grape variety is also commonly used in South Africa and Canada. The Shiraz or Syrah wine glass is 9 3/4 inches tall and holds 24 3/8 ounces. The Syrah glass highlights the tannins, offering a perfect balance with the overwhelmingly concentrated fruit. Riedel Vinum Bordeaux wine glass. Bordeaux wine is any wine produced in the Bordeaux region of France, centered on the city of Bordeaux, but generally thought of as a red wine in the U.S. because 89% of wine produced in Bordeaux is red. The Riedel Bordeaux wine glass is 8 7/8 inches tall and holds 21 1/2 ounces. Perfect for young, full-bodied wine, wines with more than 12% alcohol, and complex red wines that are high in tannin. This glass smooths out the rough edges, emphasizing the fruit, allowing wines to achieve a balance that would normally take years of aging to acquire. Riedel Vinum Burgundy wine glass. Burgundy wine is wine made in the Burgundy region in eastern France. The Riedel Burgundy wine glass is 8 1/4 inches tall and holds 24 3/4 ounces. The Vinum Burgundy glass is excellent for full-bodied red wines, wines with more than 12.5% alcohol, high acidity, and moderate tannin. This glass directs the flow of wine onto the zone of the tongue with perceived sweetness, thereby highlighting the rich fruit and tempering the high acidity of the wine. Riedel Vinum Zinfandel wine glass. Zinfandel is a variety of red grape planted in over 10% of California vineyards. The grapes typically produce a robust red wine. The Riedel Zinfandel wine glass is 8 1/4 inches tall and holds 13 ounces. In 1993, George Riedel invited a distinguished panel of Zinfandel producers to join him for a series of workshops and tastings. Their aim was to develop the ideal glass shape to highlight all the nuances and complexity exhibited by Zinfandel. The resulting shape, the Riedel Zinfandel glass, tempers the alcohol, accentuates the rich berry and spice characteristics of Zinfandel, while gently interweaving the acidity, tannin, and fruit to create the perfect balance of components. Sauvignon Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc is a crisp, dry, and refreshing white varietal wine widely cultivated in France, Chile, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Brazil, Moldova, and California. Some California Sauvignon Blancs are also called Fumé Blanc. The Riedel Sauvignon Blanc wine glass is 8 1/2 inches tall and holds 12 3/8 ounces. Riesling Vinum Riesling Grand Cru wine glass. Riesling is a white grape variety which originated in the Rhine region of Germany. Riesling is an aromatic grape variety displaying flowery, almost perfumed aromas as well as high acidity. It is used to make dry, semi-sweet, sweet, and sparkling white wines. The Riedel Riesling Grand Cru wine glass is 8 1/4 inches tall and holds 13 ounces. Riesling is a grape variety known to produce one of the finest white wines, balancing its high acidity with residual sugar. The fresh acidity and high mineral components produce a concentrated wine with wonderful peach aromas. This wine also ages extremely well, changing slightly in color, giving the characteristic aged Riesling tone. Riedel Vinum Chablis or Chardonnay wine glasses. The Chablis region is the northernmost wine district of the Burgundy region in France. The grapevines around the town of Chablis are almost all Chardonnay, making a dry white wine renowned for the purity of its aroma and taste. The Riedel Chablis or Chardonnay wine glass is 7 3/4 inches tall and holds 12 3/8 ounces. Riedel Vinum Champagne glasses. Champagne is a sparkling wine produced from grapes grown in the Champagne region of France, following rules that demand secondary fermentation of the wine in the bottle to create carbonation. When the grape is grown and produced outside of that area, it is generally called sparkling wine and not champagne. That is why most wine of this type originating in California is labeled sparkling wine. The Riedel champagne glass is 8 7/8 inches tall and holds 5 5/8 ounces. Riedel Vinum QV Prestige glasses. QV is a French wine term. In Champagne, France, and sometimes in other regions producing sparkling wines by the traditional method, the QV term refers to the best grape juice from gentle pressing of the grapes. The Riedel QV Prestige wine glass is 8 5/8 inches tall and holds 8 1/8 ounces. The magic of this glass is its ability to highlight the full spectrum of aromas and flavors offered by fine champagnes and sparkling wines while preserving their elegant effervescence.